Grandma. Hey guys, so I came out this morning after a couple days of really hard rain and the garden is in rough shape. So I've got these, I've got this, and I'm gonna go clean it up. Okay, when I came out this morning, we did put a stake in the middle. These were laying down sideways. If you can see, our last row we did was right about here, and that's only halfway up these tomatoes. So I had to put this one on this morning, and I'm gonna trim them up now. Okay, I just got done cleaning and stringing up this first row of tomatoes. As you can see, there's a bunch of tomatoes on there. But we've had a bunch of rain, and if you've noticed, when the leaves clump up, it acts like it's in the ground, so it starts to grow more roots. So we keep them trimmed up pretty good. And they're being held up by 3 pieces. I took out the 2 bottom ones from when they were smaller. I kept that one, I added this one, and that was the one I put in this morning. I'm gonna use these extra pieces for the other tomato bed. Okay, this tomato bed is out of control. We did not string this one up when we strung up the other one. However, this one does have one set of twine around the bottom, but they're all leaning, so I'm gonna clean them up and add different twine, and hopefully they stay upright better. Okay, so I've been over there cleaning out the tomatoes for about 45 minutes, and it is slow going. They've been really neglected. But I have all these 2x2s from these railings from this decking wood, and I'm gonna take 6 of them and go put them in the bed that I'm working on and hopefully clean up those tomatoes some more. Okay, I've gotten quite a bit done. There's a lot to do over here. Like I said, these ones were really neglected, so they're all falling over. They need to be put upright. Plus, we're waiting for sun. The sun will obviously help bring them back upright, but I've put a couple posts in, tied some tomatoes to those stakes. I gotta work my way down there, but it started raining, so I'm gonna head in. I'll be out when it's done. Still working on the tomatoes, but look who joined me. Okay, this is the second row of tomatoes. I've got it trimmed down pretty bare. I've taken off most of the leaves, but as you can see, it's got tomatoes everywhere and they're all doing really well. Like I said, I've just taken off the big leaves, put in some new stakes, tied the plants together and tied them to the stakes. When the sun comes up, these will straighten out because plants move in the direction of the sun. They follow the sun, so these will all stand back up tall. But we've got tomatoes everywhere and they're all cleaned off now. I try to keep short leaves that are down low. I would have trimmed this one, but it's connected to tomatoes. You don't want them on the ground because they can mold. Okay, I just finished cleaning up the squash. These are all the leaves that I pulled off of them. These are our summer squash, and over here are our butternut and acorn squash, and then on the other side are cucumbers, and I'm gonna have to deal with those this weekend when we get our trellis. But everything looks good, everything's clean. You can now see this is a pumpkin, not a squash. There's a random mini pumpkin over here, and then over here there's a jack-o'-lantern pumpkin. Hey guys, so last night we did get our second cattle panel up. It was dark when we were doing it while it was getting dark, and it just didn't record well. So this is it up. I've already trimmed the cucumbers quite a bit just to revine them up there. We did lose some just because these ones were so big. This side did really well. We also moved the morning glory, so it's going up this because it's quickly outgrowing the trellis that we built for it. But this is what it looks like finally. The sun finally came out and the tomatoes are starting to stand up. I am going to clean up these cherry tomatoes. Over the past week, Corey has grown significantly while Topanga has not. And then last night, my husband noticed that she was having a hard time moving, and today she doesn't seem to want to be doing much. So I think she may have a vitamin deficiency. I'm headed to get brewer's yeast and a vitamin liquid that you put in poultry water. We also feed peas and snacks, but we try not to feed snacks when they're too young, just so they do get all the vitamins from the feed. But she is significantly smaller, as you can see. Okay, I just got done cleaning out the coop. So I cleaned out the chicks and gave them fresh water. Everyone out in the run has fresh water. Then in here we got fresh shavings. And in the nesting box there's fresh shavings. We also did a food restock. This was what I got for the duck. I gave her some of this. And I also made sure to get a different duck feed. They get so big so fast. Okay, my girl Omelet right here is not doing so hot. She's okay, but I noticed, has a lot of dirt back here, so we're gonna clean her up. I noticed that she doesn't have bugs or anything. You want to check their legs and around their vent for bugs first, and then you can check around their face and their eyes. She's just laying here. She's the best chicken. She's fine. Okay, and like I said, now she's all clean. Just cleaned her up, but she doesn't have any bugs or anything. She'll dry off just fine in the sun. I'm gonna give her some vitamins in her water and she'll be good to go. She's the best little chicken. The best free Craigslist chicken I ever got. Now she's gonna clean herself too. Okay, so there's the old food, there's the new food, there's more peas. This is the vitamin water. We also gave them clean water over here and some fresh duckweed that we grow ourselves for the ducks. Okay, I just finished cleaning out the goat house. Fresh water, fresh shavings, fresh hay. Good job, Mama. Well, it's 2 o'clock on Saturday and I've done everything I need to do, so I'm gonna go in and take a shower and I will see you guys next video. Have a wonderful weekend.